Today, we're going to make another space shooting game in Scratch. In this game, you control a player's spaceship and battle against different types of enemies. By the end of this video, you'll be able to build your own shooting game like this one. It's exciting, beginner-friendly, and super fun to play. Let's get started. First, let's add a space backdrop. This will be the background where our spaceship battles take place. Now let's add all the sprites we need for the game. We need the airplane that the player controls, the bullet for shooting, enemy 1, enemy 2, and enemy 3 for different types of attacks, and finally an end screen for when the game is over. Now let's add controls to the player plane. When the green flag is clicked, go to the starting position and switch to the regular costume. Then use a forever loop for movement. If the up arrow key is pressed, change Y by 10. For down arrow, change Y by -10. For left arrow, change X by -10. For right arrow, change X by 10. Now the player can move the plane in all directions and get ready for battle. Now, let's make the bullet shoot. When the green flag is clicked, hide the bullet first. Then use a forever loop to create a clone of the bullet every 0.5 seconds and play a shooting sound. When I start as a clone, make the bullet go to the plane's position and then show it. To make the bullet fly, use a forever loop and change Y by 20. If the bullet touch the edge or touch any enemy, make it disappear after 0.05 seconds. Now the player plane can keep firing bullets and attack the enemies. Now, let's make the enemy move. When the green flag is clicked, hide the enemy first. Then use a forever loop to create a clone at a random time. When I start as a clone, go to a random position at the top of the screen. Switch to the normal costume and show the enemy. Then use a forever loop to make the enemy move downward by -8. When the enemy reaches the bottom of the screen, delete the clone. And if the enemy touches the bullet, switch to the exploded costume and play an explosion sound. Now simply copy the code from enemy 1 and apply it to the other 2 enemies. Then we just need to make a few changes. For enemy 2, change the wait time, select the correct enemy 2 costume, and adjust how fast it moves. Also, make sure the correct explosion costume is used. We also make the similar adjustment for enemy 3. Change the timing, speed, and costumes so it behaves differently. Now you have 3 different types of enemies flying toward the player. To make the game more interesting, let's add a score system. Create a variable called score. Then go to the end screen sprite. When the green flag is clicked, set score to 0 and hide the end screen at the beginning. Now let's update the score system. When the bullet hits an enemy, we increase the score. To make the game more interesting, we can give different points for different enemies. This adds more strategy to the game. Now, let's set up the win and lose conditions for the game. If the player plane touches enemy 1, enemy 2, or enemy 3, switch the plane to the exploded costume, play the explosion sound, and broadcast a game over message. But if the player's score goes above 99, that means the player wins the game. In that case, broadcast a "You win" message. We have 2 end screens for this game. One is for winning, and the other is for losing. On the end screen sprite, when I receive the "You win" message, that means the player scored more than 99 points. In that case, switch the costume to "You win", make it show, and then stop the game. And when I receive the game over message, switch the costume to game over, show the screen, and then stop the game. And that's it. You've just created your own space shooting game in Scratch. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next game!